Welcome to DMC News. We are live from the basement, which is definitely not a Pizza Hut. Today we have a special broadcast tonight, including criminal Rustin Heber getting sentenced to jail for the second time for stealing a cheeseburger at McDonald's. Also, a debate whether toasters are mass weapons of destruction. I'm Roy Dibbert, and let's start off with the weather.
Okay, thanks Roy. Now I am Dan Druff here to inform you about the weather forecast. Today it's going to be hot, hot, hot in the north like my enchiladas. And it's going to be cold in the south like the coffee Roy Dibbert drinks. In this diagram, you will be seeing that it's going to be cold everywhere. How's the traffic, Hoopla?
Well, today isn't going to be that busy. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Apparently it's going to be a very, very busy day. I'm talking about 30 miles of backed up cars and 2 miles of loose exotic animals come to unpack us. Down all the way down Alexander Avenue. However, Route 39128751289971692999996 is empty except for the squirrels. Back to you, Roy Dibbert.
Thank you, Dan Druff and Hoopla, for the weather and traffic. Let's now move on to the Rustin Heber case. Rustin Heber, age 28, was caught for the second time stealing a cheeseburger from McDonald's. What happened was an employee was handing the cheeseburger to the man out the window, and he ran up and stole it. He then descended down a hill to make his way to his inexpugnable Heber hut, but in the process he was disequilibrated and fell on his sacroiliac, and we caught him. He should know that the law was inelucidable. We now have Rustin Heber in court trying to sanctify himself. The resident, better known as Chris P. Bacon, is here to spread the humiliation.
I just wanted a cheeseburger. Is that too hard to ask for?
I feel you. I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry, and we're all here to help you. We can all pout about this over commercial break. Have you ever been really bored? Do you have internet, an Xbox, and a life? If you said yes to all of these questions, you will love these new Xbox games. The old games have been superseded by these new games. Some games including Disney High School Musical 3, Sing It, Ratatouille, Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Sneakers, the Stupid Mice game, and last, Shrek the Third. Buy these new games for free. In fact, I will pay you $21 if you buy them off of me. Order now. Some side effects include seizures, bloating in the bottom, and even death. Batteries not included.
And now, after that long and persistent intermission, we have a special clip from the chef Jordan Hamzy. Thanks, Dibbert. Today we are cooking the noodles of ramen, a special dish prepared originally by the Romans. I think. Either that or it's Moro-chan. You need a large bowl kind of like this one. Put 3 tablespoons of thickened blood. Remember, the ingredients do not have to be eccentric within the bowl. Now, you want to put in some flour. But due to the writer's cacography, I got the wrong type of flour, but it still should taste the same. This is the most contingent step. Put a 1/4 cup of salt. Now if you're like me and do not have any salt, you can always replace it with sugar. Lastly, and with sedulous care, add a pinch of Rice Krispies for the extra pop. Now stir it furiously. put directly in the oven. Take special care not to touch the contents while cooking, as heat can make it become acidiferous. And set the timer for 7 years. I might be here for a while, you know. Three, two, one. Fresh ramen noodles straight out of the oven. Serves a single college student. I knew it was made from Maruchan.
Thanks, Jordan and Hamzy, for the cooking lessons. I'm sure everyone will try this at home because it's almost instant. Next, toasters, kitchen appliance, or mass weapons of destruction. We have Phil the grandiloquist speaker, that's an egoist, and we have Bill, the very forte piano person.
Thanks, Roy Dibber. I, for one, say that they are mass weapons of destruction. Take an example. When your food gets stuck in the toaster, what do you use? A fork. And what happens when you stick the fork in the toaster? You die. You hear me? You die.
What would you toast your bagel with? How will you toast your sandwich? This world would still be in the Stone Age if we never had toasters. Toasters for the win!
Next, they are cheap. People play pranks on each other. If I were to take a bath, there is a chance of one of my friends come in and throw a toaster at me to only figure out I have been electrocuted to death.
Think about this. You'll never enjoy the crispy tasting bread that was cooked within a minute, it being so easy. With the microwave, so-called toast, it will be all warm and soggy with absolutely no crunch. Kind of like when you leave cereal in the milk too long. Eating this food will probably end up with you in an ambulance going to the hospital.
For my last argument, toasters can catch on fire if overused or something was left in too long. It will be the Chicago fire all over again. This time it will not be a cow's fault. It will be your fault. Just with your toaster.
Wow, your logic is contorted. If it did catch on fire, it would only burn down your kitchen, at most. But that would still never happen. I am done. There is no way they can be mass weapons of destruction. Think about what you're saying. They kill many people and have the fatality rate of a nuclear missile.
Thanks for tuning in to this fallible newscast. I hope you learned something today. Red is red, Germany's in Europe, and ice cream is cold. I'm Roy Dibber. Good night, America!
You got it.